tuning in. Rhino is tuning in. Hello, Rhino. So I am down at the Influencer Lounge. It's okay. I can still do this. So I'm making do with my own tech as well. So on Instagram and on Twitter, YouTube, and also the video will be on the All Things TechIE podcast afterwards. So what am I doing this morning? Well, it's Wednesday, so this is where things actually peak up. It's so cool being actually inside the Fira before anyone actually arrives, because it gives me a good idea of where everything is, and what I can do before I get my bearings. Yeah, I'm still getting my bearings. This is a slightly different to the RAI in Amsterdam, but it is still massive. It is a couple of hangars, airport hangars going on here, but so much better. The booths are so much spread out, so loads of room for people to go and see things without falling over each other, which I found it was really busy the last time we were at the RAI. Good night last night. Arriving at, I had an early morning yesterday as well. 4:30 a.m. Dublin Airport into Barcelona, dropped off my bag, got into the Fira at about 12 o'clock, and missed the opening ceremony with the King, which was fantastic. The King of Spain opened the whole ceremony for ISE 2023 with Mike Blackman. I did do a show with Chris Neto yesterday at the Avion Air booth, and then I had some technical problems with audio. So we will be doing that again. Don't worry about that. We will be doing that on the All Things TechIE podcast again, and looking forward to doing that. Coming up, I'm going to be meeting with D10 in about half an hour, 45 minutes time to find out what the latest is with D10. We have interviews with Sony. We're going to meet with VU all at 10 to 10:30. You might have heard the pre-ISE podcast I did with VU all about a week ago now. Yes, it's actually this day last week I did that. Also going to be talking to Canon. I really want to stop by the Panasonic booth, because they have a robotic broadcast camera, and that looks really, really cool to see. And Mike Blackman was doing an interview there last night. Want to do a big shout out to EpiFan, who brought me out for dinner last night. Guys, great company, great hospitality. Really loved the company, and the food was unbelievable. The best steak I've ever had in my life. So thank you for your hospitality. Really big shout out to EpiFan there. And Control Room Summit, that's coming up at 11 o'clock. I'm going to go to the conference and have a look at that as well. And then I have to meet QSIS for an interview. Biamp as well. We'll be doing some stuff over at Biamp. At 3 to 4 p.m. is the Ed Tech Summit, and I look forward to doing that. And the Skies interview, yes, at 4:30 p.m. today. 3D immersive studios. Really looking forward to that. Do tweet me at AVTechJunkies if there's anything you want me to cover, and I will do that, and hopefully do a lot of reports throughout the day. So do keep an eye on the All Things TechIE podcast website, and also on Twitter and on our YouTube feed as well. There'll be live feeds throughout the day. How I do it is I have to come back and get internet connection at the influencer booth here. So that's why I'm sitting here and looking at two cameras, because this one is my own mobile phone and this one's my laptop. So looking forward to that. Thank you, Rhino, for joining in. I have to meet up with some of the guys here that are waving at me on Instagram as well, and Frank as well. Thank you for tuning into the live stream on Instagram. So it's lovely to be able to walk around the ISE 2023 when there's actually people just tidying up after the night before, and maybe getting some tech and testing it out before it actually happens, and the crowds come in. So I'm going to go off now, and I'm going to go to D10. I'm going to have a look around there. I'm going to also stream some video from yesterday that's going to be on the All Things Techie podcast YouTube channel as well. So for me, Justin Dawson at ISE 2023. So for me, Justin Dawson, for now, thanks for tuning in, and I shall talk to you soon.